In the ancient city of Babylon there lived a man named Arkad, famed far and wide for his immense wealth. Yet he was also known for his generosity. He gave freely to charity, to his family, and lived a liberal life himself. Despite this, his fortune grew faster than he could spend it. One day some old friends approached him. "Arkad," they said, "you are so much more fortunate than us. You've become the richest man in Babylon, while we struggle just to get by. You wear the finest clothes and eat the rarest foods while we are happy just to feed and clothe our families. Yet, we were once equals. We studied under the same master. Why has fate favored you so?" Arkad listened patiently before responding. "If you have struggled all these years, it's because you have failed to learn the laws that govern the building of wealth, or you have chosen not to follow them. Fickle fate is a cruel goddess. She gives, but she also takes away. Think of those who inherit sudden wealth. Do they often keep it, or does it slip through their fingers like sand?" He continued, "When I was young, I looked around and saw all the good things that brought happiness and contentment, and I realized that wealth made all of them more possible. Wealth is a power. With it, you can sail distant seas, feast on delicacies from far lands, and buy beautiful things. I decided then that I would claim my share of life's banquet. As you know, I was the son of a humble merchant with no inheritance to hope for. I wasn't blessed with superior powers or wisdom. So I knew that to achieve my dreams, I would need two things: time and study. Our wise teacher taught us that learning is of two kinds: the things we already know, and the training that teaches us how to find out what we don't. So, I decided to find out how one accumulates wealth, and I made it my life's mission. I found a job as a scribe, working long hours on clay tablets day after day. For months I labored but had nothing to show for it. I was getting discouraged. One day, a wealthy money lender named 𝐿zeon came to me with a job. He wanted a copy of the 9th law carved on a tablet. He told me, "I must have this in 2 days, and if the task is done, I will give you 2 coppers. I worked tirelessly, but the task was huge. When 𝐿zeon returned, I wasn't finished. I said, "𝐿zeon, I will work through the night to finish, if you will tell me how I can also become rich." He laughed and agreed, and I toiled all night, my back aching and my head swimming. But I finished the tablet. The next morning, 𝐿zeon returned. True to his word, he looked at my work, and then at me. He leaned in and said in a low, forceful tone, "I found the road to wealth when I decided that a part of all I earned was mine to keep, and so will you." "Is that all?" I asked, confused. "That was enough," he replied, "to change the heart of a sheep herder into the heart of a money lender." "But isn't all I earn mine to keep?" I demanded. "Far from it," he shot back. "Do you not pay the garment maker, the sandal maker, the grocer? You pay everyone but yourself. You might as well be a slave. If you kept for yourself just 1/10 of all you earn, how much would you have in 10 years? I did the math in my head. As much as I earn in 1 year. "You speak only half the truth," he retorted. "Every gold piece you save is a slave to work for you. Every copper it earns is its child that can also earn for you. If you want to be wealthy, what you save must earn, and its children must earn to give you the abundance you crave. A part of all you earn is yours to keep. It should be no less than 1/10. Pay yourself first. Wealth, like a tree, grows from a tiny seed. The first copper you save is that seed. The sooner you plant it, the sooner the tree will grow." And with that, he left. His words seemed reasonable, so I decided to try it. Every time I was paid, I took one of every 10 coppers and hid it away. Strangely, I didn't even miss it. But as my little hoard grew, I was tempted to spend it. I saw beautiful things in the market, but I wisely resisted. A year later, 𝐿zeon returned. "Son, have you paid yourself not less than 1/10 of all you've earned?" "Yes, master, I have," I answered proudly. "Good," he beamed. "And what have you done with it?" "I gave it to Asmur, the brickmaker," I said. "He's traveling to Tyre to buy rare Phoenician jewels. We will sell them for a high price and split the profits." 𝐁𝐴LGAMISH scowled. Every fool must learn. Why trust a brickmaker's knowledge of jewels? Would you ask a baker about the stars? Your savings are gone, youth. You've pulled your wealth tree up by the roots. But plant another. Try again. And next time, if you need advice about jewels, go to a jewel merchant. Advice is freely given, but only take what is worth having. And he was right. Asmor had been tricked into buying worthless glass. My savings were gone. But I had formed the habit, so I started over, saving 1/10 of every copper piece. It wasn't difficult anymore. Another year passed and 𝐿GAMISH returned. "What progress have you made?" he asked. "I have paid myself faithfully," I replied, "and I have entrusted my savings to 𝐼𝐴GR the shield maker to buy bronze. Every 4 months he pays me the rental." "That is good. And what do you do with the rental?" "I have a great feast with honey and wine," I said happily. "And I bought a new scarlet tunic." 𝐿GAMISH laughed. "You eat the children of your savings, how can they work for you? First get an army of golden slaves, and then you can enjoy many rich banquets without regret." And he left again. 2 more years passed. When I saw him next, he was much older. "Arkad, he said, have you achieved the wealth you dreamed of?" "Not all of it," I answered, "but I have some, and it earns more, and its earnings earn more." "And do you still take the advice of brickmakers?" he asked with a glint in his eye. "About brickmaking, they give good advice," I retorted. He smiled. "Arkad, you have learned your lessons well. First, you learn to live on less than you earn. Next, you learn to seek advice from those with experience. And finally, you have learned to make your gold work for you. You are ready." He then made me an offer. "My sons only think of spending. My interests are vast. Go to Nippur and look after my lands. I will make you my partner, and you will share in my estate." So I went. And because I had mastered the 3 laws of wealth, I greatly increased the value of his properties and prospered. When 𝐿GAMISH passed away, I inherited a share of his great fortune, as he had promised. One of his friends spoke up. "You were fortunate that 𝐿GAMISH made you his heir." Arkad shook his head. "I was fortunate only in that I desired to prosper before I ever met him. For 4 years I proved my purpose by saving 1/10 of all I earned. Opportunity is a goddess who wastes no time on those who are unprepared." "But you had strong willpower," said another. "Nonsense," Arkad retorted. "Willpower is just the purpose to finish a task you set for yourself. When I set a task, I complete it. That's how I build confidence to do important things." Arkad then shared his final wisdom. "Wealth grows wherever men exert energy. Learn to make your treasure work for you. Make it your slave. Ensure an income for your future. Provide for your family. Counsel with wise men. A small, safe return is better than a big risk. But don't forget to enjoy life. Life is good and rich with things to enjoy." His friends left, some in silence, some sarcastic, but a few had a new light in their eyes. They understood. They realized that to seize an opportunity, you must first be ready for it. And in the years that followed, it was these friends who frequently visited Arkad, learning from his wisdom and building their own fortunes, 1 copper at a time. Thanks for watching. If these ancient secrets to wealth resonated with you, hit that like button and subscribe for more timeless wisdom. See you in the next video.